Hi everyone, Paulette here with Fluid Strong Wellness. Thank you for joining. So March is Sleep Awareness Month, and so this month I'm going through each week and giving you some quick tips on how you can get better quality sleep, because quality sleep is imperative to your health. So make it a priority this month and just see what you can shift and tweak in your regime to make it the best month of sleep yet. All right, so 10 tips today. Tip number 1, cool down your bedroom. Statistics say that if you keep your bedroom at 60 to 75 degrees, you'll not only wake up less during the night, but you won't have that much tossing and turning trying to get your foot out of the covers to cool down point. So wear less clothing. I actually close the vent to my bedroom at night, and so I don't get heat in there, and I use a down comforter to keep me warm. So wear less clothing, keep your bedroom at a cooler temperature. Tip number 2, take a hot shower or hot bath right before you go to bed. Our body temperature, the rise and fall of it can make you feel drowsier and sleepy and get you ready for bed. So take that hot steamy shower, take a hot steamy bath, add some essential oils. I like using lavender for relaxation. It'll help the mind, body, and the soul start to decompress and slow down. Tip number 3, keep a daily wake-up time. If you've got a daily regime for your nighttime, good night time, do the same thing for your wake-up time, even on the weekends. I know that might seem hard, but it's good if you try not to vary it from night to night. If you vary it, your body can't adjust well enough, and this can lead to some really poor sleep patterns. So try a consistent pattern for a week and see what happens. Tip number 4, repay for the lost sleep of the one before. Okay, so if you did have a long night out, work obligations, or you're just having fun, that's great. But the next few nights, go to bed an hour earlier to make up for the sleep that you deaded yourself, okay? It works well that way. You may just have to set your alarm on your phone to remind you to go to bed an hour earlier, but you're gonna make up that time. It's a great way to do it. Tip number 5, limit your caffeine to before 2 p.m. And some people may even need to stop drinking caffeine at noon. This is huge because what happens is if you think you need that afternoon latte for that pick-me-up, you don't have enough time in the day to burn off that caffeine, and so it's disrupting your sleep cycle. So instead, take a brisk walk outside, grab some protein, a cheese stick, some meat, chicken or turkey slices. Actually, an apple can give you that same caffeine boost that a cup of coffee does without the jittery effect. So try those and see if those work a little bit better for you. Tip number 6, don't fight the toss and turn. If you can't fall asleep, or if you've been lying there after waking up in the middle of the night for more than 20 minutes, get out of bed and do a relaxing activity. Whether it's grabbing a book and reading that, listening to some relaxing music, you could do some yoga stretches, anything along those lines. Or write down all the thoughts that are funneling through your brain. The minute you get them on paper, they're out of your brain. You don't need to think of them anymore. And then you can go to bed. The other thing I can recommend too is taking an herbal tincture to help you. I recommend one that has valerian root and skullcap. Valerian root can be a little weird for some people. It gets you into a very deep subconscious sleep where you can have some funky dreams. So if you're okay with that, or if you lucid dream, you can shift your dreams. That valerian root may be okay, but if you can't, and you're having some really wicked dreams, then don't take the valerian root. But skullcap or white chestnut are also good to use to help the brain stop racing, okay? Tip number 7, check the medicine that you're taking. Some medications can interfere with your sleep, so check out the prescription that you're taking and ask your doctor if your medicine could be keeping you up at night. If it is, it could be a simple fix of a dosage of the time of day, or you can, take it, maybe you could take it in the morning instead of taking it at night. Check with them first before making any big decisions on how you're going to shift this. And then ask if there's a more homeopathic product that you could take instead of the prescription. Sometimes a doctor may allow you to do a CBD oil or an adaptogen tincture, an herbal remedy, at night and then take the prescription during the day. Ask them first though and find that out. Tip number 8, buy a comfy bed for your pets. I know we love our pets and they're great to snuggle with, but if they're waking you up in the night, you're not getting good quality sleep. Buy them their own bed, cuddle with them, and then tuck them into their bed at night. My cats can't sleep in my room at all. It is hellacious how much they keep me up. So I cuddle with them and then I shuttle them out. They're not in my room at all. And I highly recommend that. All right, number 9. Get an alarm clock, a real old school alarm clock. I still use one. I don't like having the cell phone energy and the Wi-Fi energy from my phone in my bedroom. I just don't. So I've been using an old school alarm clock for ever, and it works well. And I tell a lot of my clients to do that too. The blue light that eliminates from your cell phone or your laptops or anything screws up your circadian rhythm. And when that gets, a little bit wonky, it's hard to get it back in. But what happens is that if you're reading a book from an iPad or your phone or anything like that, it's going to keep your brain awake because it thinks it's daytime. So when you can take that off, turn everything off about 60 minutes before you go to bed, it's going to help your brain go, oh, we're supposed to be shutting down now. And it starts shutting you down. So with an alarm clock, if that light from the alarm clock is bothering you, just turn the alarm clock around so the light doesn't wake you up through the night. You want to make sure that you've got darkness in your room at all times. And it'll help you sleep a lot better. And then tip number 10, track your sleep patterns. There are a variety of apps that can help you do this. And that way you can see what might be hurting, your sleep. There are some apps that are designed to help you fall asleep and then apps that help you stay asleep. So check them out. Research which one might be right for you. Try a different one out each night this week and just see which one, might work best. And then while factors like stress or big life changes can bring a few sleepless nights here and there, prolonged trouble sleeping could be a sign of another issue like depression or sleep disorder like sleep apnea. So if these are worries for you, check in with your doctor, get things checked out, ask the questions. A medical professional might suggest a hormone test or another kind of evaluation just to make sure that everything's on the up and up. But you want to make all that sure too. All right, you guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next week with some more sleep awareness tips. All right, create a good one. Bye-bye.